What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today, we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with massive sales for the PlayStation 4. Worldwide shipments have topped 91.6 million, while Marvel's Spider-Man sales have topped 9 million in sales. So the PlayStation 4 has cumulatively sold through more than 91.6 million units once again worldwide to consumers as of December 31st, 2018, Sony Interactive Entertainment announced. Here are some additional bits of information that Sony also talked about. The PlayStation 4 hardware sold through more than 5.6 million units worldwide during the 2018 holiday season. PlayStation 4 games sold through more than 50.7 million units worldwide during the 2018 holiday season, which adds up to a total of 876 million PlayStation 4 games cumulatively sold through worldwide as of December 31st, 2018. Marvel's Spider-Man launched in September 2018 and has cumulatively sold through more than 9 million copies worldwide as of November 25th, 2018. We also had some thank yous as well from the PlayStation Network bosses and all of that. The CEO, he had some stuff to say. So if you want to check out his full quotes, you can see the link in the description below. But I want to talk about this because the PlayStation 4 pretty much had a clear-cut path to selling the most in the 8th generation, with Nintendo kind of fumbling out of the gate with the Wii U, in addition to the Xbox One also fumbling out of the gate with the whole Xbox spy program that they're going there with the Xbox Connect and all the bad press with the DRM and everything like that. Yeah, it all just didn't start out. So Sony pretty much had the easiest and clear-cut path that I've seen so far, pretty much since like the PlayStation 2 era when it comes to systems. But even in that era, the other two systems didn't mess up as badly when it comes to it. So Sony has done a fantastic job selling their system, 91.6 million units. It seems like with the PlayStation 5 probably coming out next year, maybe, it seems like PlayStation 4 sales will reach around like 100 something million, like 120 million, or maybe like 130 million. Maybe it'll top out around there, probably a little bit less than that, considering that they're not over 100 million yet at this point, and they'll probably have a couple more years of selling maybe anywhere from 10 to 18 million systems within the next 2 years or so per a year. So that will put it at around like 112 million or 120 million, somewhere in that range. So maybe it probably dies out after that. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in the future, but still, even if it got to that point, that's still really good, and that would be easily the PlayStation 3. It's already above that, and that would get over the PS1 if I'm not correct. So that'd get over the PS1, so it looks like it's tracking to do better than that, and it'd be right behind the PlayStation 2. And the PlayStation 2 is going to be hard for any system to do because the PS2 was just a beast unlike no other, with so many exclusives and just the way that the market was positioned and set up at that time. So to me, I think that the PS4 has been an outstanding success. Marvel's Spider-Man to be able to sell 9 million units, while very good, I thought maybe it could do a little bit more. 9 million, it was released back in September with a 91 million install base. I thought it'd do a little bit better than it did because they said that they sold over, I think, 3 million in like the first few days. So it sold 6 million in that number of months. And it is cheaper for the holiday season, so there you go. They're probably going to get some more people to get it. It'll probably be a 10 million unit seller plus, which is very good, very good. I just thought that it maybe do a little bit better considering it's the best Spider-Man game in like years. But hey, still very good. Not trying to downplay what it did there. Still very good. And people are picking up Spider-Man. And at some point, I will pick it up when there is a Game of the Year edition, when it has all the DLC on there. Because the content in the game normally is kind of light, but with that extra DLC added in there for a good price, I'll probably pick it up then. So what do you guys think about the PlayStation 4 with the worldwide sales topping 91.6 million? And sorry if I said shipments earlier, I meant sales. It's just sales. We're just gonna go ahead and say that. What do you guys think about that in addition to Marvel's Spider-Man doing so well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. We've got some pretty exciting news for Capcom and Devil May Cry fans, because there will be a brand new demo for Devil May Cry 5, and it launches on February 7th for the PlayStation 4 and also the Xbox One. The first demo that we got for Devil May Cry was exclusive to the Xbox One for some reason, and nobody else could play it, but this demo will be available for everyone, and it will be new, so maybe it's an updated build on there as well. Devil May Cry 5 will officially launch on March 8th, 2019 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. A demo is out now for the Xbox One if you want to check out that demo, but there could be differences and changes. So let's talk a little bit about Devil May Cry 5, because there's been some stuff that I covered with this game beforehand, but it's been a little bit of time since I talked about it. And Devil May Cry 5 is a game that has microtransactions built into it. That's something that we talked about in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, just look up DMC5 microtransactions. So I'm not going to go over everything there, but I don't like the thought of it. I don't like the thought of microtransactions being in this game, because to me it feels like they could throttle progression in order to nudge you or kind of get you to buy their microtransaction orbs. I'm not a huge fan of developers holding microtransactions to upgrades and all of that in a single player game. So while I'm excited for Devil May Cry 5, I'm going to play the game. I'm definitely not happy about that decision when it comes to microtransactions in there. Now the game is still going to be fun, and I think that there's still going to be some great stuff in there, but you never know when it comes to it. And I think that Capcom with this Devil May Cry game, they're going to have a lot of success, and I think people are going to buy it and have fun and play it. And I'm looking forward to this demo. I think it's going to be great. They've done a lot of great things with the combat system and everything from what I've seen and from what I've played with the demo, so I'm excited about that. I'm just a little worried about those microtransactions and what it could mean going forward for Capcom when it comes to single player games. We're starting to see a lot of more single player games, RPGs and other games use microtransactions in there instead of having the traditional DLC, or have microtransactions and also DLC. So I'm hoping that the microtransactions fail spectacularly and Capcom decides to never put those again inside of a single player game tied to progression. I think that is not a mechanic that any of us need in our games, but hey, it is what it is there. Outside of that, Devil May Cry 5 looks absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for this new demo here. Definitely going to check it out on February 7th on both the PlayStation 4 and also the Xbox One, but I'll be buying my copy of the game on the Xbox One X just because it's an Xbox One X, so it's going to be a lot of fun to play it on there. So what do you guys think about Devil May Cry 5 and also the microtransactions, the new demo? Have you guys played on the Xbox One? What do you think about the game overall? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the final topic here, RPG Maker MV for consoles has been delayed to a general 2019 release date in the West, which is very unfortunate. So, NIS America has delayed the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch versions of RPG Maker MV in North America and Europe from their previously planned February 26th release date to a general 2019 release window. The RPG creation software launched for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch on November 15th, 2018 in Japan. The Xbox One version, which was planned for release on the same date, was delayed to winter 2019. Here is a message from NIS America regarding the delay, which we're used to NIS America making these type of statements. So here's what they had to say. The release for RPG Maker MV will be delayed due to an ongoing issue with the development. Until they are resolved, the release date will be postponed for later in 2019. We apologize for the inconvenience caused to all those who are looking forward to the game, and we are taking action in order to deliver the best possible product to our fans. For more information regarding RPG Maker MV, please visit the official website. Thank you for your patience and understanding, and we look forward to meeting you with our next announcement. So there you go, guys. RPG Maker MV will be getting a delay, and this is one of the games out there that I covered quite a bit last year, but then it got delayed. It's already out in Japan and all that. Now they're just making us wait and wait. And as you guys know, and I talk about this all the time, if you don't get a game day and date, in terms of how I feel, I just lose interest in there. No more of this. It comes out in Japan, then months and months and months later it comes out here in America. I know NIS obviously does not have the best translation team, and they do not get things done the fastest, and they don't have the most manpower to get things done. So I'm not going to go too hard on them in this video, but I will say that my interest in this game has pretty much faded so much just because it came out last year in Japan, and now we have this delay. It was supposed to come out February, and now it's just going to be delayed longer. I mean, the longer it takes, the more that I just don't get interested in it when it comes to these games that have already been released in Japan. So that's unfortunate, but for the fans out there that are really looking forward to this, sorry about that. Just gonna have to wait a bit longer on this one, but I think that it's better to deliver a quality product than rush something out. They probably could rush this thing out and have some game-breaking bugs, which we've seen developers do before, then patch it later. So it's better to get the issues resolved, make sure you take care of it, then put out the product when you know it's ready. So I can't fault them too much for that. So what do you guys think about RPG Maker MV being delayed in addition to the PlayStation 4 sales and Devil May Cry? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube Live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!